Welcome to a brand new segment on the Klymfit Brothers Super Show. This one's called Fitness Tips with Klym, featuring me, Adam Klymfit. Unfortunately, Ilya couldn't be here today as he's dealing with a feline parasitic infection. So let's all wish him a very speedy recovery. Now, one of the questions I get very often is, how do I gain muscle mass? How do I get bigger? Today's topic will be bulking up. The most important thing, I believe, in the realm of health and fitness is to get as big and strong as possible. Doesn't matter if a lot of that weight is body fat. As long as you're big and strong, that's the end of the story as far as I'm concerned. To get big and strong, you have to eat. You have to eat a lot. So I'm going to give you a few tips as to how to increase your calories, put on muscle mass, and yes, put on a little bit of body fat too, but you know, if you want to make an omelet, you gotta crack a few eggs. So here we go. Tip number 1, eat as much as possible. Be totally indiscriminate with calories. Cakes, cookies, pizza, pasta, it's all fair game. As long as you're getting a lot of calories, you're ahead of the game. Tip number 2, protein. You want to be eating a lot of protein. You want to be eating as many animals as you can eat during the day. I recommend the following animals for consumption. So, protein needs to be emphasized. You need to be eating protein pretty much every hour on the hour. Step 3, get a blender. You can make a very high calorie, high protein swill just by combining some of your favorite household ingredients in that blender. Whole milk, whey protein, yogurt, ice cream, fruit, berries, nuts, oats, peanut butter, coconut, canned fish, the list goes on. Anything that can be blended can be thrown in there. You make a batch for the day, you put it in the fridge, and you take sips between meals to keep a constant influx of calories and protein into your body. Step 4, you want to limit activity as much as possible. Don't run when you can walk. Don't walk when you can stand. Don't stand when you can sit. And when you can lie down, you better be lying down. Because the more calories you burn just in your day-to-day activity, the less calories are going to go towards building that layer of bulk that you want. So make sure you are staying perfectly still for as long a time as possible. The only time you want to be moving is when you're lifting very heavy weights. Other than that, you basically want to be as sedentary as possible. And this will help pile the bulk on. Of course, the final step, make sure you're training hard and heavy. Lots of reps, lots of sets, and as heavy a weight as possible. Those are the most important steps, I believe. People seem to be interested in six-pack abs and definition. I don't get it, really. Fat and strong is the new lean and ripped. Nobody cares about your abs when you weigh under 200 pounds. It's irrelevant. How big you are and how strong you are ultimately is what is going to save you from marauding invaders. Implement those tips, see how it goes, and in a month's time, check back with me. This is Klym's Fitness Tips, Klymfit Brothers Super Show. Stay tuned for the next installment.